So the next step is we now work with the fabrics. So I have various fabrics, as I explained, because we can do everything and anything. I'm going to start with the suiting fabrics. People will ask me, how much does this cost? Now, when it comes to the style and fit, it's the same for all price ranges. When it comes to the construction, it's the same. What makes the difference in price depends on the fabric. There are some fabrics that are more expensive than others. So I have here my opening range, my derby fabrics, and you could expect to spend about $895 to, I'd say, $1,100 with the derby. What's nice about these is that they're performance enhanced fabrics, so they don't wrinkle easily, and if you should splash on them or spill wine on them, it just beads off. So then we go up in range. We have Retta, which is an Italian mill. We have Zegna, which many people know who this is. And these fabrics are merino wools. They're very exclusive. They come from Italy. We have to import them. So the suit is more expensive because of the cloth and because of the merino wool and because of exporting these fabrics. So here you could expect to spend anywhere from, I'd say, $1,200 up to $1,800, depending on what it is you want to do. Now, people do ask me if I buy more than one, is there a price break? And yes, of course there is. If somebody buys 4 suits, there will be a price break because it's the economy of scales. We are able to pay the pattern maker one time and the cutter one time, so we can give you a break. So as you can see, we have beautiful fabrics, beautiful fabric books, and there's a lot to choose from. I mean, a lot. And I make this process a simple process because, again, I already know pretty much what's going to look good on you, so I can really narrow it down, so we can now just get to the selection part. But besides the suits, the other thing I want to show you are the beautiful sport coats that we do. Sport coats are hot as a pistol. Hot, hot, hot. People are wearing sport coats with dress slacks. They're wearing sport coats with jeans. Jeans have been a tremendous item for us for this year, and I see this as a trend going forward. And look at these beautiful patterns that we have. Plaids are incredibly hot. Colors, people are wearing color. Men are wearing colors. The peacockery that's going on is just unbelievable, unbelievable. So we have all different colors to choose from and patterns in sport coats. And take a look here in our dress slacks. Amazing colors and amazing breadth of fabrication. I can do chinos, I can do stretch chinos, I can do denim, we could do custom denim, we can do dress slacks, we can do all kinds of fabrics and all kinds of construction. And the other thing that's very, very cool about what we do is that once we pick a pattern, so for instance, I'm going to pick this one here. I hope you can see it. Okay, so you see here, this is a plaid and it has a bit of a yellow. Can we see that here? Okay, so what's fun and what's really cool that we can do is I can actually take my thread color. Now look at this. These are all the different thread colors that we have to offer. And I can pick up a yellow as an accent and actually make the buttonholes and the buttons in the color. So I want Alejandro, put on your jacket. I want to show you how beautiful this actually is and how you can do this. So Alejandro, we chose here a beautiful gray, which is a trending color, and I want to talk about this piece. So look at the details that we're able to do. Now with Alejandro's sport coat, you see this is actually a peak lapel, okay? Now, a peak lapel may not be for everybody, but I just want to show you different things that we can do, right? So look at this. He has the buttonhole treatment, and he chose to do 2 buttonholes. We could do a solid here, we can do 1 buttonhole, we can do 1 on either side. This pocket square that you see here is actually not a pocket square. This is actually the lining of his coat. So you see here that it's in here, right? And then poof, we pull it out, and look at that, we have a pocket square. Now, look at what he did here. These are actually working buttons. I can actually open every one of these buttonholes. You see that? And you see we took the accent color here. So this is what I was showing you, the fun that we can have with this blue and yellow sport coat, where we can actually put a yellow buttonhole treatment, and then you can pick a style button that would complement that. And on top of that, look at this, the back of the jacket. Can you flip up the back of your jacket? I think that you have that in your collar, right? Yeah, you see here we have the red accent. And then you can actually pick a lining. So look at this, we have beautiful linings. Now maybe on this one here, I would pick one of these, the yellow color lining. But if you pick blue, or if you pick gray, or a different color, we have all different kind of linings. So as you see, it's not just the suit or the sport jacket, it's all about the ingredients that go into it, like picking the button, picking the trim, picking the lining, picking the thread color. This is what makes it very, very, very unique.